Hello and welcome to Guns and Gear. I wanted to make a video and talk about Memorial Day, a little bit about it, or its origins, my family, maybe talk about a few things that Memorial Day is not. I will say that I just posted a video about Lyme disease and stuff, and the tick bite that I got and treatment that I'm going through, and I'll be honest with you, Lyme disease so far seems like sometimes it's on and sometimes it's off as far as its complications. Today's one of those days I don't feel all that great, but I want to get through this video. You know, they say that Memorial Day began after the conclusion of the hostilities in the American Civil War, or as many of us in the South refer to it as the War of Northern Aggression. Families from both sides would put flowers on the graves of those individuals that had fallen during the hostilities. In some cases, it's stated that some family members traveled great distances in order to gather, to lay flowers, and to remember. Now, as time went on, Memorial Day began to exemplify a day to remember all of those who had served and had died in the service of this country, in its armed forces. Now, for my family that goes to the very beginning of this nation, my family first got here to these shores, I should say, 1750. A son of that original family that came over served in the Revolutionary War. Another family member served in the War of 1812. And when you look at my forefathers in history of the United States, many times these men stood up, heeded the call of their country, and served. Now, to my knowledge, only one of these forefathers passed in the serving its nation, and that was during the War of Northern Aggression. Upon hearing about an invading Northern Army into Mississippi, one of my forefathers, hearing the stories of the despicable tactics of the Northern armies, decided to take up arms with many men in his community to defend their families, their farms, and their state. And at some point during the hostilities of that Battle of Vicksburg, Siege of Vicksburg, however it is called, he was killed. I remember as a boy living in Mississippi, my dad taking me to a graveyard in the Vicksburg area and showing me this great-great-great-grandfather, or however many that it takes to get to the proper designation, his gravesite, and we would lay some flowers there, and our family would meet on Memorial Day and remember. Now, since then, I've had many family members who have served in World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. And even though some of them were horribly injured, they were not killed. Our family has been very blessed. This is not a day to remember those who served and that who may not be with us today. This is a day to remember those who died in the service of our nation, those who served in our armed forces, many of which who died on foreign soil, foreign lands, far away from their country and their families. That is Memorial Day. disturbs me a little to see some of the reporting and some of the stories of Memorial Day where folks are trying to insert law enforcement, for example, or maybe our veterans who have now passed. We should be remembering our veterans every day. And we have a day designated to honor them. But Memorial Day is for those who paid that ultimate price. And it is to those that we should remember on this day. And even though our law enforcement is becoming more and more like a military arm, they are not. With that, I hope you folks enjoy your Memorial Day. If you are gathering with family and friends, maybe having a picnic, enjoy yourself, but remember the price, the ultimate price that was paid for our nation. We are a land of the free only because we are the home of the brave. With that, thank you for watching. I certainly appreciate it. And remember to shoot straight on the range and in life. Thanks.